Hello friends and viewers. Thank you all for subscribing to our YouTube channel, which we are doing for the last 3 to 3.5 months, sharing a lot of health topics to improve the health and well-being of the whole human race and the community. Now we have started getting a lot of comments as well. Due to a technical glitch last time, we did not give the option of commenting. We are so very sorry about that, but now you can comment on all our videos and share your queries and questions. We would be happy to receive a lot of questions and clarify your doubts so that you reach a good state of health and well-being. In my last episode, I was talking to you all with a very sensitive subject about food and nutrition. We touched upon very important aspects of food and nutrition, about 3 points which I spoke to you all in the last episode. That's about organic food, fluid intake, and at the same time mindful eating. So today I am going to touch upon another 3 important points, that is nothing but timings of the food, what timing we have to eat, geographical eating. I'll talk about geographical eating quite a lot as we go on discussing about it, and the last one would be the tastes of the food. These are the 3 important points I'll be talking to you about today in this episode. I'm sure this will be quite helpful for you all. Timings of the food. Timings in the sense, our bodies is very much in tune with our nature cycle. Just imagine somebody is waking up the whole night and sleeping in the day. How long you can keep on doing that? It will upset our metabolism, it will upset our hormonal balances, leading to lot of issues. We get to see a lot of people having issues who are in the night shifts with constipation, gastritis, headaches, anxiety, sleeplessness, you name it, lot of issues. And over a period of time, weight gain leading to lot of other complications as well. So the sun, when it rises, when it peaks up, and when it sunsets, our food timings also should go accordingly, because the juices in our gastrointestinal system are secreted according to the sun cycle. Just like plants and animals, we are also a evolved and superior animal, but still we are an animal. So we need to stick on to that cycle of the sun to have the right kinds of food. We always recommend to have food, breakfast before 9 a.m., lunch before 2 p.m. and dinner before 7 p.m. A lot of people religiously practice the dinner just about the sunset time, which is very apt. Not just that, many of our organs also are functioning according to the geographical timing. So that's why when you eat foods according to that, those separate organs you can name it as liver, lung, spleen, stomach, they have large intestine, they also have timings where they are optimally working in terms of traditional medical science. So when you have foods accordingly, automatically we are at more state of balance and complete health. So make sure that you eat at the right times. That is number 1 for today. Number 2, geographical eating. Geographical eating means this is a normer which I have given. I may be right or wrong. Let us not dwell about that. But the purpose of that point is eat according to the region where you are born and grown. Simple example, if it is a tropical country or a temperate country. Tropical country, the sun is very strong. You have those foods which are very good with the sunlight, which grows very good with the sunlight. And in temperate countries, sunlight is less, so other elements are more. So those foods are grown which are good in those areas. So if you're born and grown there, automatically those kinds of foods suit you very well. So if I kind of import some food from New Zealand or from Siberia or any other country, maybe it is possible for me to have a good effect out of it for a short-term basis, but it may not be very suitable in terms of energies and in terms of tastes for me to assimilate and have maximum nutrition and optimal health. So it is always recommended where you are grown and where you are born, it is very suitable for you to have those kinds of food. At the same time, we should keep in mind about the seasonal aspect as well. In winters, we get a lot of foods which the nature gives us rich in vitamin C to keep your immunity strong. For example, oranges, and mangoes in summers, watermelon in summers, which are rich in water content. So that will hydrate us. So just stick on to the nature principles. That itself is sufficient for us to keep a balance within ourselves. So that is all about geographical eating. The last and ultimate point, or the last point, which is not least though, is the tastes of the food. All the 6 tastes are required in right proportion for optimal digestion for us. The reason is simple. All 6 tastes are tasted in our tongue in different regions, and it is also linked to different juices secreted in our gut according to the taste what we eat. So all the juices are required for all the foods to be digested very well. So if I am having one predominant taste to be taken, that juice is secreted more and that organ is stressed. So that is the cause, that is the start of the imbalance of the digestive system. For example, if I am craving for sweet, what will happen? So that sweet itself is digested. Mostly it is the fat or sugar, which is mostly by the salivary glands and also the bile and also the pancreatic juices. We are stressing more on that. So automatically it will lead to an imbalance on a long-term basis when that kind of food is overeaten. And it will lead to obesity and so many other factors which I don't want to discuss in this particular video. At the same time, another example I would like to share is, don't depend on artificial tastes, depend on natural tastes. For an infant, if you start giving artificial sweeteners in terms of chocolates and sweets which are sugary based, automatically he will not relish the food which is having natural taste. Natural sweet will not give that kind of a spike in like the artificial sweetener. The moment you taste the artificial sweetener, whether it is an infant or an adult, you will not be relishing the natural sweet because that is more balanced. In the artificial sweet, it's only one taste which is there. In a natural sweetener, all other tastes are also there in a lesser proportion, and all the nutrients are also in a lesser proportion. So that gives a different kind of a taste for us. That's why it's very important that a combination of all the tastes and none of the tastes should be predominant. Another important point to be noted here is, when we are craving for a particular sweet or particular taste, that indicates a particular imbalance within ourselves. So we need to consult an expert why this is happening to me. Is it only because of the nutrient imbalance or something more than that? What we understand, it is something more than that. Apart from the nutrient value, it is the energetic value. Warming food, cooling foods, neutral foods, all those things also come into picture. So it's very important that different kind of constitution people who are having more warmth or more cold or more neutral, according to that the taste also should reverberate in our food habits. So make sure that all the tastes are taken in right proportions, right timings of food as I mentioned earlier, geographical eating, organic food, fluid intake and mindful eating. When we do a holistic approach with all the 6 points, I don't see a reason that we'll have ill health or any kind of issues dealing with originating because of food. Food is very close to us. It is connected to our mind, energy, our bodies for good nourishment in terms of psychological factor, energetic factor and physical factor. I'm sure all these aspects will be well grasped by you. And if any queries and questions are there, please share it us with in the comment section. We would be very happy to share necessary information to you and clarify your doubts. Hope to have given all the necessary information about food and nutrition. Please subscribe to our channel for more and more videos of this kind. And thank you so much for patient hearing. Thank you.